Hey guys, Mike Mackerlane with another episode of Workout 101 on WorkoutTrainer.com. Today we're going to be going over an ab movement using the suspension training system from Artist Strength, okay? So if you guys, a lot of people use TRX. I personally like the Artist Strength system better because it's much more durable, much more user-friendly. They have the big bandit loops here to where you can stick your feet in and stuff, so it's just my preference. Plus Anthony DeLuglio, the guy who owns it, he's a good friend of mine as well. So today we're going to be going over a plank with a reverse crunch, okay? So I see a lot of people who want to do stuff with their lower abs, but they don't really know how to do it. And people have been using some of the suspension training systems to where they'll come up and they'll stick their feet in them, such as this, and they'll do planks to where they just hold it. Now remember, a plank means that you actually have a contraction of the transverse abdominis, all right? So I'm going to go over and show you the exercise, how to do it, and then talk to you guys about the technique. So here we go. We're going to do a plank into a reverse crunch. Here. Relax. All right, so again, the benefit of this exercise is really to focus on your TVA, which is called your transverse abdominis. It's basically the sheath that wraps around to hold all the muscle fibers of your abs together, all right? And also your lower abs when we do the reverse crunch. So let me explain something to you guys about a plank, or when you're doing any type of ab movement to where you're holding or you're tensing or you're doing something to where you're pulling your abs up, such as this movement. You guys really have to focus on what's called having a posterior tilt with your abs. What do I mean by that? Well, when you get up here into a plank position, and even if you're doing this on the floor to where your feet are on the floor, what you want is, if you look at my back right now, if you notice the arch in my back, this is not, if I were to hold this, I'm not really working my abs. What I have to do is I have to get a posterior tilt, which means I gotta squeeze my butt together and then rotate my hips to where I actually flatten my back out to where my back is almost now more in a hunch versus a sway. When I do that, now my abs are contracted. If I were to hold this, this is focusing on my TVA, transverse abdominis. But now, as I come up and I do a reverse crunch, I want to hold that position, and all I'm doing is piking my butt up and I'm pulling my knees and my legs up towards my torso and then right back down. Hold that position, come up, and right back down. When you do that, you have to have a contraction in your abs when you actually do a movement. Much like you have to have a contraction in your biceps, right? For you to feel it. If I were to hold hold a bicep curl here, there's some benefits in that, but you actually want to have a contraction out of the movement. Same thing with your abs. You have to contract and then have movement. And that's what you're doing when you want to work on the lower abs and the TVA with this movement. So again, suspension training is awesome. It's one of those kind of innovative things people are doing a lot of in the gym today. A lot of suspension training systems in many local gyms. If you guys don't have it, you can pick up the Artist Strength suspension training system at artiststrength.com. We have some links on the site, but if you guys can't find it, just go to artiststrength.com. You can find this stuff there. If you want a workout program that I designed utilizing this specific exercise, click on the workout section. You guys will find hundreds of other workout programs using all different types of training protocols and all types of things to hit your goals. If you guys have any questions, ask me on Facebook or in the trainer section. There's a Q&A. Ask me there and I will answer. Until next time, guys, this is Mike Mackerlane with another episode of Workout 101 on WorkoutTrainer.com. Take care.